Now, very good morning to all my subscribers, my viewers, the obedient family. Thank you for joining me this morning. Let me start this video by saying that Peter Obi has decided on his own to give all the haters and all the Agbado supporters a reply. Now, with all what he actually goes out, with all what he's doing in the north, all the way reaching out to a lot of places, Kano, Nasarawa, KB, and some other places that he has gone to. The Agbado supporters, the TINUBU supporters are coming out to make noise all over the TL. He's looking for cheap PR. He's looking for her to win the heart of the Northerners before 2027. He's desperate. He's this one, he's that one. And then we just sit down and we keep laughing. We say, let us allow your own candidate, Atiku, and the rest to be that desperate. They should come and take care of stuffs. Peter Obi goes to places, sing boreholes, do a lot of stuffs, a lot of humanitarian activities, and then they are shouting, he's desperate, he's desperate. But he has decided to actually reply them and tell them, this is what I feel about what people are saying. He has shamed them. Before I show you that reply and we'll talk about it, let me quickly also tell you that Falana has come out to expose exactly that basic, what I was saying initially when I said that there is an orchestration by the APC for a full capture before 2027 of INEC and everything, so that they can be the ones to control. There will be no opposition. In fact, Wike came out to expose this a little bit one time like that he said they are ready for 2027. In fact, they are waiting. That there will be no party that will oppose them. There will be no opposition. It will be them in the front of everybody. And then I made a video recently where I was asking that was the way forward for the Obedience and Peter Obi and all that after the whole activities is carrying out in the north and all that. And then I went further to say in that video that there are card-carrying members of the APC that are being given electoral commissioners for different states. Thank God Falana has come out to expose it too and say the case is in court. Listen to him, and when I come back, we can continue.
So it's not a question of filling the electoral commission with your party members. The last time some reps were appointed, about 10 of them. We identified 4 who are card-carrying members of political parties, contrary to the provision of the Constitution. So we are in court on that to get those 4 people removed, members of the ruling party. But what is important is that we should go back to Waste Panel's report and ensure that these positions are advanced. So if I know a lecturer who sends marks to past students, so you can't be the INEC chairman or a member of the electoral commission, and this is the way we should go.
Now you've seen it, right? They are strategizing with in a criminal way, because they don't know how to follow anything. All these politicians don't know. APC don't know how to follow anything straight. Now crooked party that has so much criminalities around it, baggages. After talking down on PDP that period, look at their own, the worst there is. So all they know how to do is to follow criminality, and that is why they are now planting card-carrying members as electoral commissioners for states, so that it will be a smooth flow for them that period. Because they were overwhelmed with what happened in the last election. A third force that nobody knew from nowhere just came up. Somebody that nobody believed carried a party that was 0 and he shut it up and won the election. They had to do a lot of rigging and wickedness for it to go back to the person they wanted to give it to. They had to off the full beavers. There was no way they scattered all the transmission of everything just to be able to give it to who they wanted to give it to. But at the end of the day, they found out that the followers of these guys are dogged. They are not giving up anytime soon. They are always with him, and he's winning more crowd. So now they said, okay, let us increase the manipulative method of putting our own members now as the electoral commissioners for states, so that it can be a smooth flow. And that was why I asked, what's the way forward? But trust me, the obedience are strategizing. The obedience are having their plans. Underground, all of us they meet, they talk. Eventually, when the time comes, it will not be business as usual. We believe that Peter Obi, with all the philanthropic work he's doing, great work, he needs to actually pay attention to the system, because INEC is a hub of corruption and criminality. And trust me, with the present Mahmood, there's no changing in that. And that is why I love the way he actually come out and throw the bombshells and leave everybody shocked. Listen to what he had to his reply to TINUBU's followers and all the ones making noise on the TL. And when I come back, we'll wrap this up.
Time of this is the time of sacrifice. It's the time of prayers. It's the time that we have to go around asking people to pray for our country as we go through difficult times like this. And you know, going around and visiting affords you opportunity of experiencing in real time what people are going through and what is happening, and asking for more and more prayers, because the country requires prayers. So I'm here today for that purpose.
So how do you think events like this help to foster unity, especially in the current landscape in Nigeria?
It is critical because it shows that we're just same, we're just human, we love each other. As you can see, coincidentally, the Ramadan fasting coincides with even the Christian fasting. These things shows love and unity, and going to make people understand that there's nothing different in all of us. We're the same. Like I always say, no religion buys bread cheaper, none buys fuel cheaper. It's everybody's. If there's a problem, it's a problem for everybody. Can you show me where Muslims buy bread cheaper so I can go there and buy? Can you show me where they buy rice and food cheaper? No. So these are critical things that we all learn. We're all the same. It is critical that we love each other, we care for each other. So I've come here to support them in breaking the fast by probably, that's it.
So sorry, sir. To those people saying there's a political undertone to this, what would you say to them?
There's no election. I didn't come time of election. I would have come for when there was election. I came then when there's no election, because I believe in this.
Okay, so
like I said before, it's not about election. Election doesn't make bread cheaper.
Okay, Your Excellency, okay. You have gone around and you are still going around.
I'm still going around.
After your impression, if you gather all this impression, will this going to change your message? Because your message has been consistent.
It remains the same. Because if we are productive, people won't be suffering. I'm not desperate. I say it every day to be president of Nigeria. I'm desperate to see Nigeria work. I'm desperate to see a society where a child of nobody can be great, become somebody.
You seen it, right? He has told them his peace of mind. Elections are over. I am here doing this. Election is far, 2027. Person will get good mind, get good mind. Person will go keep to promise, go keep to promise. Tomorrow you now hear, you can't compare Peter Obi and Atiku. Atiku is way ahead of him. Kwankwaso is way ahead of him. Rubbish. No one near him. Atiku, how many times he don't contest? He don't ever pull organic followers. The people around this man are a bunch of thieves, that their loyalty just lies with the money they collect from him. The moment that money is not flowing, they deviate and dive into the one where the money is flowing. We can see people like Reno Mokri now. We can see people like Boala that have sold their soul to the devil for just some few pennies. Months ago, they were all over the TL finishing Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, they are his greatest media personalities, doing PR for him on a steady. Because loyalty, their loyalty na belle dey. Anywhere belle face, where the money they come up from, na there I go dey. Once the money finish, I look for another place enter. Peter Obi is the only one that have been able to drag some powerful organic followers. And do you know why? It's the people that are supporting him. The only thing be say the people never get to the point where they don't make up their mind saying and do or die affair. And trust me, gradually we are getting there. When we get to that point, trust me, there will be no stopping us from all this. All this one way they do now just shenanigans. And that is why you see that there is nothing like having followers that are organic, because we are still with him, and the system have known that there is no leaving him. Nobody is ready to leave Peter Obi. All of us, we stand for ground with the attack on a steady. They know if he shut us down. They believe that once they collected his mandate, after like 5 months or 6 months, everybody would have rest and life would have gone on as usual. Where people win election, even though it's rigging and everything. After 2 months, everywhere is quiet and then life goes on. But they have noticed that every single day there is pressure. There is pressure. City, when we talk, they will have to, from the presidency, they will have to reply. Exposition everywhere, nailing them on a steady. Exposing, bringing them to the public to see their deaths every time. And who are those doing it? Who are those championing this thing? Obedience. So now they are looking for how to scatter the whole thing. They will try to scatter Labour Party. They have done this one, try to make sure that the party does not stand. They see that any which way they will still creep up, continue, because the party is not what is supporting Peter Obi. We are the ones, the people. And so they are now saying, okay, the next strategy, put these people in strategic places. Let's see how it works. But this time around, it's not going to be business as usual. Let me leave it here, guys. Please drop your comments below. We would really love to hear from you. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first to be notified. I'm obedient and I'm useful. I hope you are. Let's keep holding them responsible and see how it pans out. God bless you. I'll see you next time.